good deservings. So I let it all fade. And I know things gon' change. No, there ain't stopping fate. All the Hey, hey,
What's
hey.
up, what's up?
Hey, hey.
Hey.
Hey, hey.
Hey.
We're here. I'm Michael,
I'm Jose,
and
as
I would-
always.
as we never get tired of saying, and we'll say it again.
Welcome back.
Yeah, man, how you doing? You good? I know you like that. Yeah, you doing good. I know you like that. How long you been back, man?
I'm sure it's good.
So here we are.
Again.
We're back again.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
Welcome back. Hey, Jose.
Hey, Michael.
How are you doing?
Good, but a little sad because this is officially our last GSM Live.
What?
Officially.
Is it
well,
bittersweet though? If you had to be a little honest.
I mean, we've had a good time.
we
We've
have
some good time
have.
doing some live stuff.
Have you not had a little guilt though? Because I have to say, as I've hung out with some of the students, like they don't get this. I mean, they get a join, but like they don't get this, and so I'm ready to see people in person again.
I am. I'm ready to see you guys.
We're
see you in person.
This is
eyeball
fun,
to eyeball.
but we're ready to be with you.
Yep, it has been fun. But the good thing is the last 3 weeks of July, we're doing something fun. So next week is 4th of July weekend. We're not going to meet then.
Yep.
Stay with your family, hang out, celebrate, light fireworks and sparklers and
All the fun things.
yeah, those. Stay safe. Be safe. But the last 3 weeks of July, we're doing something called community nights.
Yeah.
So community nights coming your way.
So that's new.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like we have all these new words.
We say
hey,
stuff.
GSM Live, we're doing this
We
thing.
say stuff,
hey,
but
we're doing
nobody knows what it
community
is.
nights now. So that's not regular GSM programming then.
Right.
The last few weeks of
Completely
July.
different. There is
Okay.
community during normal GSM, but this
Okay.
is a different style of community nights. It's kind of intentional of getting together as a community of students somewhere else, not in this building.
Okay.
So it could be Forest Park. It could be your backyard. It could be my backyard. But
Could be my backyard.
could be your backyard.
It's it's hard to say, and maybe this is something important just to share really quick. What it will look like for Noblesville, what it will look like
Yep.
for Carmel. So with Carmel, we'll meet on Sunday nights, the last 3 weeks of July, all together as one GSM group, and we'll do that those
Yeah.
last 3 weeks. But at
And that's-
Noblesville,
yeah, and that's why
you
it
guys
looks
will meet-
different because you have your thing with everyone, but at Noblesville, we're still going to meet just middle school students on Sunday night and then just high school students on Wednesday night. And each of those nights, whether it's Carmel or Noblesville High School or Noblesville Middle School, we're going to be intentional about just hanging out and building community with each other
Yep.
because during this time, that's what everybody's missed. The more I
Yep.
talk to everyone, they're like, I just miss being with people. I miss that community I used to have.
What's the chances that maybe one of those nights will come together? I don't know.
Like community extreme?
Like,
Nate, give us a name.
I love you. I got a name.
Like we-
Community extreme community
with the big X. Community X.
Hey, I just want to say this to all of you incoming freshmen and all of you incoming sixth graders. I just want to say, when school resumes, this is for Carmel. I want you to know that we will begin meeting on Wednesday nights for high school and Sunday nights for middle school. I know some of you have been asking, hey, when's the change going to happen? When's it going to happen? When's it going to happen? But I thought, hey, for those last 3 weeks of July, we haven't had a chance to be together again, and so thought we would do that. But that's what's going on this summer.
High school is going to be, when school goes back in, that's when we plan on starting GSM.
Changing the...
Again. What's up, Jacob?
Hey, how's it going? Well,
It's going all right. Well, it was going all right.
well, I'm a senior, and me and the other seniors.
You're a senior?
I am a senior. Yes.
That's cool. One more year of high school then.
Well, no, actually, we just graduated,
Where's my measuring tape?
and it's right there, right over there.
go
on
ahead.
the
Sorry.
ground. Anyway, so we, so thank. So, there's so many things that have been taken away from us, and we just decided that we needed to take something for ourselves.
Oh.
So we decided to take GSM Live. We're taking it over. It's going to be seniors. So I think this is kind of awkward, but
Can I
think,
clarify? When you say, oh, here we go. When you say senior, oh yeah, come on in.
Yeah. Oh, iPad.
Yep,
and
there it
and-
is.
Okay.
Yeah. You mean, class of 2020.
class of 20. Yeah.
Okay.
2020.
Yeah. Oh. What's up, Aaron? Oh,
Oh, yeah.
all right. I guess
Yes.
I'll just.
Thank you. Thank you so very much.
Thank you.
What's up, guys?
Taking our stuff.
Please do. I don't want it.
Keep it up.
All right.
Alrighty. Hey guys, my name is Aaron.
I'm Jacob.
My name's Brighton, and I know you guys. You got incoming sixth graders, you got middle schoolers, high schoolers. You may know us, you may not know us, but we just want to introduce ourselves a little bit further than just our name. So, Aaron, how about you tell us a little bit more about you?
Alrighty. So I just graduated from Noblesville High School this past spring, and I will be attending Ozark Christian College in the fall to major in student ministry. And Brighton, what are you doing?
I just graduated from Noblesville High School, and I'm attending Ivy Tech in the fall. And my goal is to work at a bank, and then I'll transfer to IU and major in statistics.
Ooh,
Jacob?
spicy.
Well, I just graduated from being a homeschooler. Wildcats. If you don't know what that was just a homeschool high five where homeschoolers high five each other because they have no one else. Well, next in the fall, I'm going to stay at home and work, and then we'll see what comes next.
Solid.
So, next, we are going to talk about quarantine.
Oh,
You
my
know,
favorite.
with us not being able to meet, there's been sort of boring, but I was wondering if you guys had any stories of crazy things that you did during quarantine.
Well, yeah. I went to the grocery store a couple times. That was that was fun. Some
Which
people
one?
weren't wearing a mask. Some people were. It was kind of sketchy.
Which one did you go to?
I went to Meyer.
Oh!
Yep. I know.
That was-
Oh,
Very
thank you,
brave,
thank
very
you.
brave.
Thank you so much.
Meyer. That's a stretch.
What about you, Brighton?
So I tried doing these trick shots on Tuesdays. I failed majority of the time. But
the
my
time.
dog, which I'm taking credit for it, achieved. And I think we got a video somewhere of it. Can we see the video?
Jake.
That was all me.
Yep.
That was all me.
Uh-huh. All you. 100%.
The dog couldn't
That
have done it if I didn't give him the ball.
Right,
I
right.
threw him the ping pong ball. You just didn't see the
Brighton,
first part.
Brighton,
But
all the
I have a
training.
dog. They don't listen to us. They just do what they want to do.
your
It was-
dog's
it was
different than
other
my dog.
Nope. Same
Your
dog.
dog is
Nope,
different
same
than
dog.
my dog.
Same
Okay.
dog.
Jacob, what about you?
Well, I went to the great outdoors and I went on a walk. I went on multiple walks, actually. You know?
Where'd you go?
Adventurous.
Well, I went here and there. Name a park in Noblesville. It's possible I went there. Let me tell you
Forest
that.
Park?
Yes.
The River Trail?
Yes. So,
Your neighborhood?
no, that's too far. No. Let me tell you about outdoors. If some people might forget, there's animals out there, very spooky. You know, there's squirrels, pigeons. This right here, this mark right here. Ooh, that was a bear attack. Let me tell you, it's definitely not from me shaving.
Trying to shave.
Yeah.
So, anyways, after those adventurous stories, I know how important it is to play games here at GSM. I love playing games. I've always loved playing games.
As do I.
So, because we took over GSM tonight, I think it's only right that we play a game together.
I love that idea.
I know
And
you would.
I believe we have a
you
game right
believe?
here. I believe. That's right, I believe. The game is called Lamentations or Taylor Swift Lyric.
Nice.
Are you guys ready to play?
Totally.
Let's do
I
it.
am.
Alrighty, let's see the first one. She played fast and loose with life. Is that a lamentation or a Taylor Swift lyric?
You see, Taylor Swift, I don't think she would go to third person in a song. This is definitely
She's
a
first person.
verse from
She's a first
Lamentations.
person. Yeah.
Definitely
It's
a first person type of
lamentation.
gal.
I think I might agree with you.
Bonus points for anyone can say if it's a verse or not. You know what verse it is.
1-9.
Wow! It was Lamentations.
He
What are
guessed
the
it.
odds of that? That is incredible.
I just know my Bible.
Wow. All right. Well, both of you got
What
it
does
right
Romans 5 say, Aaron?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. Yeah. I'm sure there's a yes in there
Next.
somewhere. You can hear it in the silence. Ooh. So poetic. You know?
I'm feeling lamentation on that one. I don't know.
Ugh.
Taylor Swift isn't about silence. It's,
You're
it's
right, you're right.
lamentation. It's
Ooh,
lamentation.
yeah.
Definitely
No,
Lamentations.
no silence. Shake it off and whatnot. Let's see. Ooh, you are in love. Ooh.
What album is that?
I bet
I
you
don't
are
know, man, I
not
don't
in
know.
love with your answer. Let's see the next one. Oh yes. Ever seen pain like my pain? Seen what he did to me.
Taylor
Taylor
Swift.
Yeah.
That's Taylor Swift.
I'm going with Taylor Swift
all
because
the
of that
way.
he. And
yeah,
she's like
he
that
did
breakup
something.
song
That-
expert.
Yeah.
You know?
That sounds like a lamentation to me, but
Ooh,
what do
going
I
out
know?
on a limb
Ooh.
here. Ooh.
I don't know. Oh.
I knew that. I knew it.
I totally believe
Uh-huh.
you. Brighton. Anyway, can we get the next one? I weep, buckets of tears. Buckets. Buckets is a lot. Let me
Well,
tell
I
you.
know. In
Let
2
me tell you right
weeks,
now.
You
Oh,
see,
2 weeks.
I don't think Taylor Swift would say the same word twice.
Weep, in the
Yeah, I don't think so. Not in the middle of the sentence.
Lamentations.
I'm going Lamentations.
Lamentations.
Wow, very, very
They
interesting.
used buckets
take
back then
there.
too. So
They did.
they
use
they used
buckets.
buckets.
Yeah, I'm gonna-
They've been around for quite a while.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Taylor Swift.
Ooh,
Let's see.
let's
Hey.
go.
Ah,
So
let's go,
Gabby
Aaron.
on the
Can't win them all.
Lamentations.
Can't win them all.
4 for 4 over here.
Wait a
Thank
minute.
you.
Well, apparently
Wait a
you can,
minute.
Apparently you can win them all, but I can't. So. The light and noise are blinding. Blinding light and
I'm gonna
noise.
have to go Lamentations.
Lamentations. The
Because
grammar's
Taylor Swift,
correct.
she
was
talks
a-
about love and breakups and
yeah,
boys.
not blinding.
She doesn't talk
light.
about lights and noise, man.
You never know.
I don't think so.
You never know. Aaron.
Lamentations.
Lamentations? I'm gonna say Taylor Swift.
Do you just opposite of what we say?
Probably. And he's right.
Hey.
So, it's working.
If it works, it works. You know?
I don't like this.
Next.
Groaning in pain, I've had all I can take. That
That's
is-
T Swift.
That's
That's
T
definitely
Swift.
That is very
That's
sad.
T Swift.
I can imagine Taylor Swift just singing that in a breakup. Just
Yeah, you know.
so
Yeah,
sad.
Breakup. Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with you guys this time.
She's in pain.
Definitely.
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
Oh.
Bryson, we're not good at
I know.
this.
Yeah.
How many chapters of Lamentations are there?
Bro, we've only been through one chapter.
I know. It's 1:9,
about?
1:12, 1:22.
All
Let's
right.
get something from new chapter.
Let's see the next quote. Babies and children are fainting all over the place. Ooh. Somebody get
don't
the
know, man.
medics.
Lamentations.
That's not good.
I'm calling
ooh.
Lamentations on this one. It's definitely from chapter 2.
It's chapter. Oh, this
Taylor
is the
Swift, I
chapter.
don't think talks about babies or children.
I don't
Yeah,
think
I
so.
don't-
think you're right.
Lamentations.
Yeah, I don't.
I'm gonna have to
I
go
think I have to agree
Lamentations.
with you too. I think it's Lamentations. Hey.
Oh,
And
man,
it was
cha-
from chapter 2.
Chapter-
He's on
Just
fire.
saying.
He's got it.
Just
There's a lot
for
going
one
up
on that
in
one.
there.
He's got it.
1 for 1. Calling chapter. Okay.
Bonus points. They mean nothing.
Hey, anytime you can get
Take
extra
the
credit, that's what you
shots.
do.
They take their shots. Who is taking what shots? And where's it
T
from?
Swift sounds, like, boys
Yeah.
take their shots and
Like, yeah,
We're
trying to
taking
like get her
shots.
number and
Then,
stuff.
yeah, yeah.
Definitely go T Swift.
Yeah, I
here.
think, it's, I
T-Swift.
think it's T Swizzle as well. I think that's something.
Hey.
See?
Let's go.
I know places.
Sure
That's
you
right.
do.
She's so relatable, you know. I know
totally.
places. She knows places.
You should see
That's
my
why
playlist.
she's so popular. Scars on my back from your knife.
I think that's too much for Taylor Swift. You know,
You think so?
I think
no,
that's just
it's
too much.
Taylor Swift
Nope,
all the way.
Lamentations.
No.
Too
Yeah,
much.
I think that's.
T
I don't think
Swift,
she'd go that
she
dark,
talks
bro.
about breakup, the back, all that.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Nope.
I think it's
T-Swift.
a
From
it's
your
a-
knife, but that's like confirming that the guy's doing it. And that's kind of, I'm going
Ooh,
Lamentations.
what were you saying? What were you saying
Ooh,
about
most
that?
popular
I
song,
don't know
too,
about
just-
that. Nope.
yeah.
It is
It
bad.
didn't happen.
Bad blood.
Fake
Bad
news.
So.
All right, last one.
All right,
Last
this
one.
is the last one right here. Let's see what it is. This bust up is past understanding. I don't know what that
Bust?
means,
What's
but I
bust
know
up?
that it's Lamentations.
Bust up.
Lamentations chapter 3.
How can you sing bust up? Like it's gotta be.
It doesn't fit in any
It
song.
doesn't
It's
fit, bro.
Lamentations chapter 3, verse 4.
Verse 4. Let's see it.
Oh, too
Close
far,
enough.
Too far. Too
First
far.
try.
All right.
I think
I had
we
fun
have.
playing that game. You know? Did you guys?
Yeah.
I had so much fun.
I
I
know you
think
did.
Carl has something to say though. So let's
Ooh.
see what Carl has
You
to
gotta
say.
love what Carl says.
Hey there, you little chicken nuggets. It's me, Carl. So a lot of you have been asking for more Gen Z translation videos. So once again, joining us today is the man who knows Generation Z the best, my cousin Brock. Saw, dude. Hey, I like the shirt you're wearing. Yeah, he told me to wear it. Oh, did I? Yeah, before we started, he told me to put on this shirt and tell people that they could buy it at coolcarl.com. But I told you that was like super gimmicky, but then he started to cry. I didn't cry. Okay. Okay. Let's start the translations.
Have you seen these new Snapchat filters? Makes me look like a little baby. That's sick.
So for today's translations, I'll be naming random things and Brock will give us the Gen Z translation. Ready, Brock? Bet. Bet what? We've been over this, fam. Oh, bet. Yeah, bet. Okay, first one. Street light, lit stick. Candle, little lit stick. Water, cloud sweat. Car, vroom vrooms. Motorcycle, little vroom. Veterinarian, doctor. Sugar, sweet sand. Salt, savory sand. Radio, bot machine. Skunk, fart squirrel. Fart squirrel is actually my nickname in high school. Well, it wasn't really fart squirrel as much as it was, Carl, can you please stop farting because you're scaring all the squirrels. Moving on. Apple, iFruit, milk, cereal sauce, bread, raw toast, running shoes, fast kicks, dress shoes, fancy kicks, slippers, sleepy kicks, socks, undies for kicks, bee, honey bug, mosquito, blood bug, butterfly, fancy bug, caterpillar, future fancy bug, toilet, stink seat, or doo-doo chair. Okay, these can't be real. You're not real. What? Okay, Brock, I got one that you might say. You probably call a house a crib. Why? No, stop. Yeah, I don't call it that either. I was just kidding. That's super lame sauce. You gotta stop. Yeah, totes, dude.
Hey, what's your Netflix login? Do you have a charger? Hey, what do you want from Uber Eats? Yo, did you just hear that Elon Musk and Jay-Z are going to the moon? Hey, do you want guacamole with your Chipotle order? It's extra. I mean, everyone knows that, but just thought I'd say it anyways. Hey, do you think this company would be cool if I sent my Instagram handle instead of my resume? What's a resume?
Wow. Wasn't that great? You
Carl's
gotta
the
you gotta
best.
love Carl.
Yep.
Carl's got lots of wisdom.
Lots of hair
lots
too.
of wisdom, yes, yes. Well,
Yes, Jacob. I think we're waiting for someone. Or two people, actually.
We can only take GSM for so long. I feel
Yeah,
like.
I
mean,
I
we took
agree.
it over for a little bit, but I think it's time to welcome Jose and Michael back.
welcome back.
Welcome back.
We said it once,
Welcome
and we'll
back.
say it again. Welcome back.
That was good.
Yeah, man, how you doing? You good? I know you like that. I know you like
Let
that.
me get some of that too. Yeah. Oh, you got it on the microphone, so I got to de.
I'll take some of that too.
Okay, Oof, a little much. Hey, what's? We just wanted to see if we messed up the script on you a little bit, what you guys would do. You handled it well.
Well,
You said wisdom about 1,000 times following the Carl video.
So, Carl,
Man's
wisdom.
got wisdom. Wisdom, yep, wisdom.
Speaking of wisdom, I don't know what to say right now.
wisdom is very important. Okay.
Hey,
Speaking of wisdom,
yeah, before we go any further, I just want to, I do want to give you guys some recognition that you guys are the class of 2020. I know you kept saying seniors. Yeah, hold the mic for me.
It's
Now I
force
got
of
it.
habit.
But we have these shirts for you. You're the class of 2020. We got these GSM. Yeah, can you see that?
that's
There. Oh,
obviously
there.
his,
This
right?
is his size.
Perfect.
GSM alumni shirts. I got one for each of you, class of 2020 peeps. If I'll get you your right sizes later.
Small. This
but-
is for me. This is right.
Yeah. So we just want to say thank you so much for being seniors and graduating in 2020 and now becoming alumni. Man, it's been a ride. But before you guys go, we want to just kind of get to know you guys a little bit more. We know that you guys are game experts. I think Brighton called chapter 2 on one of them. For
Well, yeah, Aaron got the first verse perfectly.
Okay.
So
But we want to just talk with you guys, get to know you a little bit more, and your time at GSM, and yeah. You guys cool with that?
yeah, I'm great with that.
All right, turn on the lights, start the music. No, I'm just kidding. Let's just start off with this, and this will be fun for me too, because you probably lived through some of what I'm going to ask. But I want to know, share with me some of your guys' favorite highlights when it comes to GSM, and I'm going to let you guys decide what order you want to share. You guys, it's still kind of your show-ish.
Ooh, Brighton.
Man,
So
why don't you share?
I've been here since 6th grade, right? First, event for GSM I went to was a late night show. We had a lip sync battle, all right? Let's just step forward real quick. I'm surprised I'm holding a mic right now. Okay, now let's go back. So, we're doing lip sync. Don't know the song. 6th grade me, by the way. Embarrassed in front of other people. I don't know the song, so I went, held the mic, dropped it, walked off the stage. Jose comes up to me, never what he said. He's like, never do that again. Never do it again. First time today that I've held a GSM mic. Since then,
7 years. 7 years. They're expensive mics, man. We got to take care of our stuff, man. You got to take care of the good stuff.
What is it that you tell your students?
Stay Olstein.
Don't be dumb.
Yeah. Oh, DBD. Yeah.
DBD.
Hey, DBD, if you don't know what it is.
I don't know if you know, but that didn't start until
Don't be
6
dumb.
years ago after Brighton dropped
Yeah.
the mic.
7 years ago. Yeah.
7 years ago.
What are you doing, man?
You're like, you know what? I need to come up with a saying.
DBD. Jacob, you going next?
Yes, I can go next.
You got the mic.
You sure can.
That's true, and I can hold it. So, one of my favorite memories from GSM was also this was 7th grade. It was at Believe, the conference.
Yes.
This is a good
I
one.
know where you're going with this.
I don't.
So, long story short, I was on stage in front of lots of students.
I wish you would have told me this. I would have showed the video.
There's still
Keep
time
going.
for that.
Keep going.
Well, lots of students, and I got up there and I gave a gift to the world in the form of my beautiful dance moves. It was something to see. It was possibly very embarrassing.
Should you show us again?
Should I?
No, that's
Should I?
right.
Yeah.
We don't have time for
We don't
that.
have time for that.
No
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Wrap up the short
I'll,
version.
I'll put a link on all our
Yes.
Facebook pages and
It's because
stuff.
it's really you
Maybe
should,
text
you should
it
see
out.
Yeah. Aaron?
Yeah, but the question was, how can you bring awareness to poverty?
Oh, that's
and you
right.
said,
That's right.
And you said, dance. And you just started dancing on stage. So that's what it was. That
And
was the
he's-
best
hey,
part.
And
Yeah.
he's been doing that ever since.
Oh,
That's
man.
right.
Go fund me.
Yeah.
Dancing for poverty. That's Aaron.
So I kind of feel bad since I don't have a middle school story. So
No,
Oh,
Aaron,
no.
Aaron, that's
Come
okay.
on.
I'm so sorry, guys.
No, that's
I'm
all
so
right.
sorry,
It's
guys.
okay. We still like you.
You're pretty special still.
That's what
Kind
you
of.
say. Anyways, my favorite memory comes from the 2018 move. You know, it was Thursday night. It was an emotional night. I come out of my dorm, and there's most of the guys all lined up in the dorm, backs to the walls, passing 2 veggie trays and 2 bags of clementines between each other.
Dude, we destroyed that.
Oh, bro, there were no veggies left. And I mean, it had to be at least midnight when this happened. And then Josh Lovett, this dude,
That dude.
he ate a whole bag of clementines
He can put
all
down
by
some
himself.
oranges.
Like, just whole bag. He had to have had at least 20
I feel like the best part of that story has to be the next day.
the next day.
You guys ate a lot of oranges. Tell us about day 2.
Parents, you are raising your kids right. It was 2 veggie trays. Like, hey, get broccoli, please. Give me some carrots, please. They were going
That's
to town.
awesome.
It was awesome. I remember that too. That was fun.
It was a good time.
That was a good time. Hey, so let's you're getting out. Let's change gears a little bit. So you're going out of GSM. You have a little bit time left before you actually go on to the next chapter of your life. Think about those watching are some new 6th graders, some new freshmen, other people in between there. Don't worry about them. They're like middle kids. And so, no. But there's students watching. What would be like some good, as Jacob put it, some wisdom that you guys would give them? Like some advice, some good wisdom that you've learned from GSM to do, how to get the most out of GSM, et cetera.
Good question.
I can go first this time. So, honestly, high school isn't that bad. It's not that scary. Classes aren't that hard. Pay attention and you'll be fine. But most importantly, I would say, I know it's kind of typical, but make God the center of your life. When I look back, when God was my first priority, it was easy. But when I look back, when he wasn't, life was hard. School was hard. Everything was hard. So just making him a priority, coming to church on Sundays, coming to GSM on Wednesday nights, I know time gets kind of crunched, but make time for it. It'll be worth it.
And just because you accept GSM, just because you accept GSM, just because you accept Christ doesn't mean life was easy. Like,
Oh, no, not
like
at all.
It's been good, it's been hard, it's been good, but I think through it all, even during your hard times, you're like, I am trying my best to make Jesus the center.
Yep.
It's just hard right now, but I know He's there. So yeah,
Changes
I've
the way you
seen-
look
I've
at
s-
everything and perceive everything.
Yeah.
So that's awesome.
Yep, that's good stuff.
That's good.
All right. So what I'd like to say is that I think GSM is so great because it's a place where you can go and you can have fun, and you can also just learn so much about God and Jesus, and you can have a community around you. And I think it's so important to use that resource because I think it could be really easy to just come and play the games and just leave. But I think if you do stick around and you connect with your other small group members or your any other leaders or students, I think you'll really see that it's a great resource to have, and I think that you should really take advantage of it. So
When's the next thing that they can start doing that?
at community
Nights.
nights. Community.
Extreme
Extreme
community.
community night.
extreme.
Extreme community. It's going to be
Community.
great.
Awesome. Awesome.
So to piggyback on a couple of things that they're saying, high school isn't bad. Middle school were the years, though. I loved middle school. High school was great. You just get a little busy. Time management, you'll learn it. You'll be all right. But at GSM, middle school or high school, you're going to want to just engage. It's something to sit there and learn. That's great. But once you start asking the questions, any question is a good question, honestly, if it relates to the topic. But that's a question that no one else is asking, and it could start a really good discussion within the small group. So it honestly, any question can create a new topic, and if it's not about what we talked about, that's okay, because us three half the time stayed on topic. We talked about other things that we just had a question about before, doing our own thing, and then we asked about it, and it started a really good discussion. For the games and all that, that is awesome. Play the games, but for something I regret is not going to move or mix as much or any of those conferences. I had sports or anything like that. I regret not taking that 1 week off of like sports and going, because I only got to go to one move, and then we'll go to this last move, and but I regret not going to the first couple that I could have gone to.
It was good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like what you said too, of like, even in small groups, you guys got off topic, but it was still really good for you guys. And just because you're not talking about the Bible verse, there's so many things that you guys go through in life and that you're connected with that still help encourage you guys and challenge you guys and grow you guys closer together. I like that.
It's awesome. It's awesome. Yeah, no, and I was just going to add, I think, all of you kind of mentioned this in your own way, but you talked about community and the importance of that, and that what you learned all throughout is community is key, and that's something that you'll take beyond GSM. And that's like finding a community of people to be able to, you're going to have groups of people that you're going to be able to have discussions with, to be able to talk through things with. So it's awesome.
Yeah. As you guys think about the people that are around you, you talked about that. I joked about this earlier, but what's one thing that you like? Or maybe not like. What's one thing that you love about the person next to you and that you'll miss about the person next to you?
Mm.
One thing I'm going to miss about Jacob is he's a goofball in a really good way. He makes people laugh in his own way. He's very unique, and that's awesome. And I love Jacob for it. And he'll come out and ask some of both of them, Aaron and Jacob, asked some of the most difficult questions I've ever been asked. It's not even like any of the questions that were on paper or anything. We've talked about some really difficult things with us three and Mr. Walter, shout out to him. And we had, even at Move, we had 2 nights that were an hour and a half of just super difficult stuff. And we even went past time. We got in trouble because we stayed out too long talking about it. But it's all about the questions, and them too. I'm gonna miss them the questions. And Jacob making me laugh. Aaron, he's great. I love Aaron. He makes me laugh too. He asks so many questions, and we even started our own small group. Him, me, and then Carter Dupson. I don't know, you guys won't know him, but then Jacob jumped on, and we even met.
You don't know him. He goes
outside.
Shout
Shout out to him too. We even started meeting outside of GSM, and we had our own days, and we still do it. So we have those too. So even that's another piece of wisdom, to just add another day if you can, just to continue to meet as a group. So
It's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, what I'd like to say about Brighton is that excuse me.
You don't feel the same? It's okay. You can be honest.
Yeah, he's kind of boring. I don't really like him.
What
that
you
much.
like and gonna
What
miss,
you
man.
like.
What you
What
like
you
and
like
are gonna
and you're
miss.
Well, Brighton, he's so awesome because has such a great work ethic, and he's so great. He's really easy to talk to, and he's really just pointed towards God, I think. And that's just something that I strive for, all those things. I sometimes look towards Brighton just because he's such a great example. And you're just so good to talk to, and you are just fun to be around. And then also, Aaron, you're super nice to me, and when we can, I know how to talk, guys, I promise. But no, you're really awesome to talk to, and you're so much fun to be around. I always count the days when I get to hang out with you. It's a little weird, but but yeah, so.
It's awesome.
Alrighty, so we gotta pick which one to go first. Let's go with Jacob. He's closer. Alrighty. Jacob Harris. Yep. I mean, Jacob, you're just, as Brayton said, just an absolute goofball. But that's not like the class clown getting people off task. It's so much of using your humor and your energy to help not only make our community better and make our small group better, but then just making our friendship better. I mean, you're just such a good friend. You're a person who's like, all right, Jacob's going to be there. I know it's going to be a good time. Count the days. All right, and then Brighton. So I actually met Brighton freshman year English. First class of the day, just moved to Noblesville. Honestly, I talked to him maybe 3 times that year. Didn't really talk to him. But, I mean, Brighton, man, you ask the tough questions, and you are not afraid to push the boundaries of how comfortable we are in group. I mean, you're just not afraid to be like, hey, guys, I'm struggling with this, even though it's not the most comfortable thing to talk about. And, I mean, especially at Move last year, I mean, you pushed that whole conversation the whole time. So, I mean, I just love how you're always willing to further the conversation, further the group.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Well, I think before we wrap up, there's one more really important question that we have to ask, and that's, who are you going to miss more, me or Jose? And I want you to be honest.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Michael. Michael, definitely.
Okay, I mean, all right. 1 for me.
Michael.
Ooh.
2 for me.
Can I get a drum roll? Okay, that's pathetic. But I'm going to have to go with Michael.
Oh, man. Straight out
I'm
Taylor
out.
Swift song. Something about stabbing you in the back. Is that what I remember? No,
Yeah.
I just, like, as almost an outsider to this whole takeover, I just want to say it is really, really cool. It's cool to see, Jose and I have talked a little bit about this, just how awesome it is for him. He is super proud of you guys, and he talks about it often, probably more than he even realizes. And it's fun watching as you guys share just him beaming up here. And so it's awesome to be a part of this, and it's awesome just to see the fruit of, I know Jose is not the only one. There are countless leaders who have poured into you. You kind of made a shout out to one of them. But it's exciting. It's exciting. I'm excited for you guys.
Yeah, Tim Walter, right? Like
Love
shout
him.
out to Tim Walter, Mr. Walter. Thank you so much for investing in these guys, and even Sam Estes, who's running our computer. He's been in and out of the country throughout the year, world traveler. So, Sam, come up here real quick. Just come up here.
You.
Squeeze on in, Sam.
I mean, this
Squeeze
really
on in.
is the end
Yeah,
of
this
GSM
is-
Live, isn't it?
this is it right here. Like-
This is overtime. GSM Live overtime.
I don't know if you're in, so like get in.
Hey,
Like,
come
yeah,
on.
like there it is. But like I just want to say I loved having you guys part of GSM. I know that you're not leaving. This isn't goodbye. It's just see you later. But it has been, Brighton. It's been fun to see you push the limits and challenge it, and not just take the easy answer. Like you're like, yeah, but I want to know this. And Jacob's always been there to like ease the tension and be a little goofy and say, yeah, but let's be fun. And Aaron's always said, hey, but we can't forget to be real with each other. We have to be honest and open and understand some of this stuff. And Sam's like Mr. Loyal. Like he is just always there, always ready to say, like, if you need it, I'm here. Just tell me, I'll be with you guys. And it's been fun because you guys have been some of the most consistent students throughout GSM. And that speaks huge. So thank you so much for being part of GSM. Mr. Walter, and to all you other volunteers, thank you so much for pouring into these students. Parents, thank you so much for pouring into your kids. And, yeah, I mean, we're about to call it quits here. So I don't know, Sam, if you need to go back. Well, let me pray. Let me pray.
Yeah.
Because you have to click the computer thing or whatever. But let me pray, and then we'll after I say amen, you take off and run and do your things. God, thanks so much for today. Thank you for these students. Thank you for the adults that have poured into GSM and to these students. Lord, we just ask as they continue on to the next chapter, God, that you would just open doors and allow success, joy, and happiness just fill their lives. Lord, we just ask that you guide them through all their journeys. Give them wisdom as Jacob would want, and Carl wisdom. But God, we just ask that your wisdom would be poured upon us and poured upon these students. God, and that everything that we do, everything that they do, they would honor you. God, we love you. It's in your name we pray. Amen.
Hey, I don't know if this would be kind of fitting, but we don't really ever have a sign-off thing that we ever did, you know.
Yeah, we didn't.
But I thought maybe we should just let them do the last welcome back, even though it's kind of an outro.
Yeah. All right.
I mean, you just say your names and then you've seen it, you know.
Yeah, you guys do. You got it.
Sign us off.
Sign us out, guys.
All right, bye guys. What are we doing?
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Welcome.
Welcome back. Bye,
Hey, man, how
guys.
you doing? You good? I know you like that. I know you like that.